as we move along to race number 9, 17 Fortai is the carded off time. As we go into the evening, the floodlights will be on. The Post Merchants Grade 2 over 1,200 meters. There'll be a need for speed, and certainly those runners with the outside gates, they're going to have to be ridden for luck in race number 9. Just taking a look at the early betting exchanges, one of the most supported horses on the card is in race number 9, and that is number 5, Cruise Control. This is now with the Duncan Howell stable, formerly from the Gavin Smith stable, and after running second in the Golden Horse behind Lucky Lad, opened up 7-1, Sean Veal aboard. They've come for this horse in a big way down 4-1, and why not?
Yeah, Hollywoodbets, they climbed in early on this horse, and I will tell you that there's a buzz around this horse here in KZN. I was at the races over the weekend on KZN Breeders' Day. All the talk was for this horse, and I approached Sean Veal. You won't mind me saying this, to ask him about the horse, and he was clear as crystal. He said, if he only knew the horse last time out, and he's not going to take anything away from Lucky Lad, who's such a great horse, but he thinks that he would have got much closer. He said, the only thing that caught me out last time out is I didn't know the horse. So he's going to be more streetwise this time round as I lose my voice, but that's fine. Talking about Cruise Control.
You'll be screaming at home.
I'm better now. But coming back to the horse, there's confidence from Sean Veal. He says the horse is working exceptionally well. What a run from a horse from Kabeja from PE, who's a talented horse. He's already 11-time winner from 18 starts. So the jockey is confident. I haven't had a word at Duncan Howell's though. So I think that confidence has been passed on to the racing public like I'm doing now. So he is a massive runner here. But I think the danger is number 3, Malek. Go and watch the replay of his last start if you got some time on the Gold Circle YouTube channel. You don't need to go and scroll down for replays. Just type in Lucky Lad, and Lucky Lad's victory of his last start will come on. And this fellow, his race was run at the start. Go and watch it. His race was run. He was drawn on the outside. He got heavily bumped. He had to sit back. And then he started to grab your attention over the final 400 meters. I think if things worked out for him from the jump, I don't think he would have beaten Lucky Lad, who was such a great winner, but I think he would have run in the top 4. So numbers 3 and 5 for me. And then when you look past them, Sheldon, I have to give a mention to 7, Winter Greeting. Great run in the South African filly sprint. I know Dean Canamea quietly fancies his chances on Teflon Man. That's been backed. Hollywoodbets 14-1 into 8-1. And then horses like At My Command, number 13, and number 14, I Am Giant. And let's not forget that with the scratching of number 10, Time for Orchids, 15, King of the Golds gets in now.
Yes, that'll make the race quite interesting. Last time out looked a winner and got nabbed on the post, so that'll be an interesting runner. Just getting back to number 3, Malek. If you look at that, 400 to finish, 22.1, whereas Cruise Control was 23.4. And like you mentioned, watch the replay. So between numbers 3 and 5, I think we narrow this race down a bit.
I think so. I personally, I actually want to take a chance here. If you're running in the pick 6, and you've bankered, Gimme's Countess earlier on, maybe you can look for cover here. But if you covered in that leg of the pick 6 in Gimme's Countess, you're playing for the result, then this race, I'd like to take a chance with numbers 3 and 5.
100% right. Those are the 2 runners that we can narrow it down to. So the Post Merchants Grade 2 over 1,200 meters, not cut and dried, but Dees and I believe that number 3 Malek and number 5 Cruise Control, those could be the 2 horses to fight out the finish.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.